Hello, everyone. Welcome to the latest Spotlight show. Today we have The Witch and the Wizard, who actually I have on the screen already. So that's AJ McKinley and Allison Kane. Allison Kane, I can't quite see you. If you want to just scooch in there, perfect. There we go. Anyway, hello, guys. Welcome.
Hi.
So glad to have you today. Um, so everyone, we're gonna have a pretty full set here. So I'm really excited to kind of just kick it off. But I wanted to mention this is a special show because I realized as I posted today that when I was preparing for the show, I was thinking about the first undercover show that Josh and I did,
Yeah.
which was the Velvet Underground show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I looked it up, and it was exactly 4 months ago. It was May 17th. So that was
Oh,
Whoa.
kind of this is a great serendipitous anniversary. Um,
uh,
so this is awesome that because I didn't know you guys prior to that, and as soon as I saw you guys, I was like, this is a really cool duo, and I really like to
Oh,
hear
thanks.
more of you guys. So um, since that moment, I've been sort of like looking forward to this moment, and here we are with a show. I'm really excited to go beyond the covers and just show some of the stuff that you guys have written yourselves as well. Um, so uh, yeah, as a band, I don't know. I've been just like listening to your stuff, and you guys are I think you describe yourselves this way, but it's neat. You guys kind of transition between um, I would say like a dreamy rock and sort of like a more indie sound, and then sometimes you end up in a more like ballad zone, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, but it's cool because I think you managed to do it in a way that feels connected. Like it all feels connected because of I think the style of sound that you guys have, and maybe the pacing too. I don't know. We can talk about this more, but I feel like there's even as you go from style to style. I don't think like they're switching it up and going crazy. It's like it feels very kind of consistent, which is really cool.
Yeah.
thank you.
That's actually like why when, so we're married. We've been a partnership for like a long time, and we've always loved music, but we started playing together, and then we just kind of realized that we both had eclectic taste, but our eclecticism overlapped a lot.
Mhm.
It's like we liked the same type of ballads, and we liked the same type of dreamy stuff, and then we just started to realize that there was all this cool material that
It was sort of untapped, right?
yeah, and that
Mhm.
that could be just like our specific thing, and I think that because it's all done just the two of us, and we're not like relying and it's usually just vocals and guitar, uh that kind of unifies the sound. It's like if
Yeah,
we were doing all these different genres and then like changing instruments radically, it might be a little more jarring, but I guess the because it's all filtered through our voices and the guitar, it kind of unifies it, I guess,
Mhm.
is the idea.
yeah, it does. It feels that way. Awesome. Okay, so let's get. There's going to be two sets. So I just want to cover the sort of the business end here. There's going to be two sets, and we'll do a little break in the middle and just chat for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Um, and everybody, please attend to the fact that there is a donate description here on the screen. It tells you can donate at PayPal, which is the Witch and the Wizard Band at gmail.com through PayPal, or you can hit up Allison at Allison Kane on Venmo, whichever is best for you. And please check out the band if you don't know them already. You can find them on Facebook, on Instagram. You guys are on Spotify. You guys have music on Spotify, right?
We
Yeah,
And
do.
we
and
just put out our first EP.
awesome. And then Bandcamp. I've been checking out the Bandcamp as well. So you can find them all there, and you can find me at Social Distance Live, particularly on Facebook, but also on YouTube. If you search Social Distance Live, and please subscribe to the channel. Super useful. Like and follow me on Facebook. So I'll see you guys in about 25 minutes. We're gonna hit the first set here. Thanks so much.
Woohoo.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi. Hello. Welcome to The Witch and the Wizard with Social Distance Live.
Happy to be here.
Nice, eh?
Thanks. Can I confess something?
What's up?
I keep thinking that I'm gonna trip on this, and then I have this flash of an image of me just totally toppling over and knocking over everything, and sometimes I almost start cracking up. There's a couple of times where I'm just like, "What? Oh my god, I can't do it."
It would be a show.
It would be really fun.
We'd probably go viral if that happened.
Oh my god.
But please don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't want
won't.
you to get hurt.
I won't.
All right.
Okay.
Next up.
Yeah, so that was one of our songs called He Could Always Do More, but this next song is by a songwriter that we think is super rad named Kurt Vile. He would actually probably be a very good social distance live undercovered person, because that dude has dozens of extremely good songs.
Very true.
He's amazing. And this is just one of them. It's called Ocean City. Yeah, some funk. All right.
You got a best friend, don't know how. You got a best friend now. You got a best friend, don't know how. You got a best friend now. You can take him out for drinks, and if he stinks, makes you think maybe, baby, I love you more. But I gotta have some friends when you're gone for to hear me cry, don't I? You got a best friend, don't know how. You got a best friend. Monday morning comes, don't leave me now. Woke up this morning, don't know what I said. Now I'm walking round in circles, baby, bread in my head. They say Ocean City's the place to be. Can you get me there for free? There's always a tunnel, the end of the line. You can wear back in 19 and 29. 'Cause if you ever see me again, I'll leave all the cash that I can. Buy yourself a drink, and if it stinks, makes you think maybe, baby, I love you more. But I gotta have some friends when you're gone for to hear me cry, don't I? You got a best friend, don't know how. You got a best friend now. You got a best friend, don't know how. You got a best friend now. You got a best friend, don't know how. You got a best friend now. You got a best friend, don't know how. You got a best friend now. I don't know if you could hear our sweet, scared dog accompanying us with loud barks in the background, but something's going on.
Woo.
All right.
She's probably terrified of,
The wind blowing?
yeah, or like a dandelion that whispered softly.
It's hard being 10 pounds.
She is a little glass cloud.
And we love her dearly.
She's the greatest.
All right, we got another Witch and Wizard original written by the one and only wizard, A.J. McKinley.
All right. The song is called Sisyphus.
Sisyphus often comes to mind. it's all fine, 'cause the prize is in my sight. So I'm gonna keep trying. And I've tried, Lord, I've tried to lift myself and reach for the highest high. I've struggled and I've strive, but I still haven't crossed the line. And that's fine, 'cause the prize is in my sight. So I'm gonna keep trying.
All right. All right, all right.
Cool.
Having fun.
Cool.
All right.
Okay,
Next
now
up.
time to shine a spotlight on another songwriter that we love named Kelly McFarling, who there's probably a good chance that if you're watching this, you know who she is, but if you don't, listen to her because she is incredible. Is that a word?
No. Incroyable is a word.
Oh, Frenchy. Para mí.
Oh, stop. All right.
Okay, cool. So this song is called Country.
Maybe when it's all said and done, find the only thing I want is a place in the country. Maybe when it's all done and said, belly stove and a feather bed in my place in the country. Don't you want to find a place to stay with me? Don't you want to find a way to stay? We'll have a porch for sleeping on when all the cooler nights are gone and the dogs come out to greet me. And in the kitchen light comes through for all the growing up will do. If you come here to greet me, don't you want to find a place for sinking in? Don't you want to sit and watch desert varnish on the stars, love songs and passing cars, all the places in this country. Don't you want to find a place to stay with me? Don't you want to find a way? Starting to get hypnotized by these beautiful keyboard lights. It was taking me away. All right.
Good job writing that song, Kelly.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
All right, yeah, we got a couple more, and then we're gonna take a little break and talk to our buddy Jamie from Social Distance Live, and we're gonna chat about this and that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to the Witch and the Wizard live stream. We're gonna be doing these live streams every 2 weeks, so every other Thursday. And our next one is gonna be super tight. It's gonna be all 90s alternative rock and alternative rock adjacent songs. So it's gonna be rad. Come and check it out in 2 weeks. But for now, we're gonna play a song called Hide. Don't you dare give me that look. Oh my god. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, you little.
A little what?
What?
I'm sorry? Most of the time, I'm dumbstruck by the outside and all it spoils to find. And most of the time, I prefer the confines of a safe place to hide. Growing numbness in the face of the truth overwhelms me to the point of feeling blue. So let's shut the blinds, cut all the wires and lines. We will hide for a while, keeping an eye on the planes up in the sky for a smile that hides. 'Cause once you are here, we could stave off the fear. We could summon a smile. Growing fondness for this tangible peace pacifies us for the moment at least. AJ McKinley, everybody. Woo! All right.
It worked.
I'm gonna do one more and take a little break. This one is also on our EP.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. Did we mention that? I don't know.
You can find it. You should find it.
And yeah, this song is called Head First, for better or worse. Just gotta, you know.
Set it up.
Yeah, cue everything up. Press all the right buttons. Okay, I think that this is. Here goes nothing.
Nice.
That is. Oh, I know what I just. Yay! All right, see ya.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much. Look, you can actually see them now. They've revealed themselves. That's Allison Kane and AJ McKinley, the witch and the wizard. Thank you. That was an awesome set.
Thank you.
Like we talked about before, moving smoothly between your music
Thanks
and other people's music. Yeah. Super glad to have you.
Glad to be with you.
Yeah. So as I mentioned at the top, this is a great sort of flashback for me because my first exposure to you guys was doing the Velvet Underground cover of "Who Loves the Sun" in black and white with all that kind of vintage style. It was really perfect, and I was like, yes. So anyway, you continue to live up to my hype for you guys. Um,
Oh,
I really enjoy your different styles, and like I said before, it all feels sort of the same. And you guys were saying at the beginning that you guys kind of figured out that you had a certain vibe, and I think that whatever that vibe is, I totally dig it. That it's like I sort of didn't know that about myself, but I always like that kind of thoughtful, kind of like slow moving, dreamy, sort of flowing music, whether like whatever genre it's in. So, uh-oh. I believe I lost you guys.
Hey,
I'll be
are you
right-
there?
Yeah, they are. You're back. Thanks.
we're back.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Skype is a bit weird. It does integrate perfectly with the program I use, which is the only good reason to use it. Cool. So, how did you guys end up kind of going through the process of deciding that you guys were a band? Because you mentioned that you sort of gradually figured out, hey, wait a second, like we like the same things. Were you guys already married when that happened?
That was, took years, I would say. We started playing music together probably 5 or 6 years ago, just would play a couple songs here and there for fun and cover songs mostly. And then a few years ago, AJ brought some songs that he'd written that he wanted to try out with me and vice versa. And it sort of happened really organically. It did start before we officially got hitched.
Yeah. We had been dating for a while, and we had always loved music, went to see concerts together, and I knew that Allison was an amazing singer, and I think, for a while it was kind of like, there's the no one wants to end up like Fleetwood Mac or like Sonic Youth, mixing love and music together, but we get along really great, and we just started singing, and it just kind of felt in a very effortless way. There was just a very specific vibe that we were creating that was intriguing, and we were excited to explore that and like use it as kind of a prism to play a lot of music that we really like, that and because we both play in lots of bands, but there was certain styles of music or certain types of songs that weren't like necessarily always appropriate to do or whatever, so it was cool to kind of have this project as a vehicle to
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are the bosses now, so you get to do whatever you want. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's really, we actually just have a ton of fun playing together, so it just was a way to spend more time together, create together, and yeah, like AJ was saying, all these deep cuts where it's like, I don't have any project where I get to play sneaker pimp songs. Now I get to do that with him. So
Yeah.
it's really fun.
So that's a good segue, actually, because you guys talked about the fact that you're going to have a bi-weekly stream show of your own, of which this is one. We're sort of collaborating
yeah,
here.
this is the first one.
Right.
Yes.
And so every 2 weeks on Thursday, you think, or will it vary, kind of?
No,
Every Thursdays, yeah.
every other Thursday.
Sweet. And the next one's going to be a 90s focus, is that right?
Oh yes, that one we actually had to cut some of our covers because we have so many 90s songs that we do, and yeah, can only do so many. So
But it's like specific. So later on, we're gonna do an R&B
specific.
set. So it's like we're kind of like having it be like 90s alternative rock
Right.
focused,
Yeah.
and like, but there's also some Tori Amos sprinkled in there, and like the Sneaker Pimps, and we've like kind of bonded like over playing 90s kind of guilty pleasure type like deep cuts, like Fastball and
Oh, yeah.
and that kind of
Fastball.
shit, Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Kind of stuff where you're like, oh yeah,
That
I remember
song.
that song, and
Yeah.
it's like we decided that would just be a fun thing to do if we were going to start doing all these shows. Is like, just
Have a theme.
because at this point during quarantine we've learned so much. Like we have over 100 songs in our repertoire at this point.
Wow. Awesome.
Last that we counted, so it's like we have a bunch of country songs and we have a bunch of indie rock songs from like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna just keep doing all these. Maybe we'll pick a band and just do all songs by that band or that songwriter or something like that. But
Yeah. Well, that does make you a natural for our Undercovered series, and you've been on 3 times now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you've got the Pixies as well as so the first one was Velvet Underground, then there was Pixies, My Valoria, and then there's a song from Radiohead that you guys are going to feature in the second half of the set.
Yeah.
Which I love your version. It's different timing, right? It's in
Yeah.
3, right?
And
Yeah, it's great. It's a good song and a good version. That whole show was really great. So if anyone doesn't know
was awesome.
social
That's a good
thank you,
show.
yeah. If anyone doesn't know Social Distance Live, you can find all the videos. If you go to Social Distance Live on Facebook and you can go to the videos, it's all sort of I was going to say anti-chronological, counter-chronological. I'm missing the word. Reverse chronological. That's
There we go.
that's what I would say. Yeah, it's not anti-chronological. We love history at Social Distance Live.
Yeah.
I actually majored in history in my undergrad.
Wow.
And I feel that's one of the things, like I said, I just really like all of the kind of different ways that you transition into different styles. But I also just love your name, like the Witch and the Wizard. When did you guys decide to be the Witch and the Wizard?
Oh, that is a good. Actually, AJ came up with our band name.
So I'm kind of like, I hate band names, or like the process of picking a band name is just like this I hate it so much. So but we needed a name, so I was walking around, and Allison is a witch. She's and she does tarot, and she has all the
Mm-hmm.
she's a witch.
The
Yeah,
whole gamut,
the whole
all
thing.
of it.
She's a witch, and I like to think of myself as a wizarding type figure, I guess.
He's a musical wizard if I ever saw one.
Uh-huh.
So
And I don't know, it was just
it
like,
fit.
yeah, it was just I was walking down Mission Street, and I was just like, what if we just called it that? And then I looked it up, and it's like a book. There's like a young adult fiction, which is like The Wizard and the Witch, which
Uh-huh.
is totally different.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally different.
But it wasn't taken as a band name, which is, I mean, that's the grail, right? Something that feels good to you, that you didn't have to. I don't even think we had any second choice.
No,
There
it
was
was-
no
it was-
contender. It was just like, done.
Yeah.
That's it. So
And it just felt appropriate. It felt like it had the right vibe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll have to share it with you in a different format, but there's a sort of a folk song that was very like instrumental to my. I don't know why it's instrumental, but it was very important to me when I was a kid. That I got explained to me as a witch and a warlock kind of dialogue.
Oh.
And so that's what I think of when I think of the Witch and the Wizard. I think of this particular
Cool.
song. So I'll have to share it with you.
we will definitely need to hear that.
It's it's a folk song. I don't actually know its origin because it's just something my mother sang to me. But it's pretty.
Oh.
It's like scandalous, but so it's weird that she sang it.
Oh,
But it's cool.
scandalous lullaby.
Yeah,
I love it.
exactly. Anyway, so that's what I think of. But I love that photo of you guys. I think it's Dolores Park. Is that we have on?
Yeah.
there?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, our good friend Deb Leal took that. She's a super talented photographer, and she just knows the vibe immediately. You can just show her a few pictures, and she nailed that shoot. So.
Yeah. And we used to live, right around the corner from Dolores Park. So
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get to set number 2. First of all, do you want to shout out the EP? What's the title of the EP?
I think it's just called The
It's
Witch
our
and the
band
Wizard.
name.
Sweet.
Simple.
It's good that I brought it up then. All right. So yeah, you can find it on Spotify, on Bandcamp as well, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, just follow Witch and the Wizard at all the socials. Follow me, Social Distance Live, and all the socials. I think what we'll do probably is just kind of end with this set, and then so we won't come back and have a talk. So this will be our our goodbye.
Thanks for having us.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Totally. And so for everyone who's watching this, I'm going to do another spotlight. And conveniently, it's not going to overlap with their next show. I'm going to do it on Friday the 2nd. And it's going to be Stella Heath, who is amazing. She's a jazz singer. If you guys missed it, our Billie Holiday show, she was a co-host.
Awesome.
She's a badass. And so she's going to be live on October 2nd, and I'm really looking forward to that. And then we've got Violent Femmes this weekend, yes. And then Kate Bush the weekend after, double yes. So lots of things.
Watching all of those things.
And we got to get you back on Undercovered for sure. So
Yes. we
Anytime.
love it.
Anytime.
yeah. All right. Thanks, AJ. Thanks, Allison. That's The Witch and the Wizard. Do you guys have any comments about your final songs here? Or should we just hit it?
Just hit it.
Just hit it.
All right.
Play 'em.
Awesome. Thanks everyone for
Thanks for having
watching.
us.
Here we go. Set number 2, Witch and the Wizard.
Hello, we're back. So it begins, a humming in my ears, scratching beneath the skin. And so it goes, a ticking in my head, making its way in. Oh, she sounds a call, a message to us all. Crown made of birch and briar. I feel her near, can feel my blood freezing up with fear. She says, come with me, you're gonna see the secrets of your kind. Oh, darling, don't you hold back now. The dark will free your mind. There's no hiding from the crow, the wolf, the witch. Trust she'll get her way, despite what you wish. I see her in the eyes of a winged blackbird. I see her in the eyes of a winged blackbird. I see her in the eyes of a winged blackbird. I see her in the eyes of a winged blackbird. She says, come with me, you're gonna see the secrets of your kind. Oh, darling, don't you hold back now. The dark will free your mind. There's no hiding from the crow, the wolf, the witch. Trust she'll get her way, despite what you wish. And so it ends. The dark becomes your friend. You search for what you can't see. Don't be afraid. The sand will kiss the
Kane casting a spell.
Like witches do.
Rad. Very rad.
This is an Angel Olsen song we're gonna do next. Here you come along. I take a breath and remind myself that I too can be strong. Thought I was cool, turns out I'm a fool. Clearly you proved me wrong. I didn't know what I was missing when I was alone. And now I'm fruitlessly waiting for someone not thinking before they start rushing to my door. Someone to run a walk. Oh, someone to sing, not talk. Oh, no hesitation at all. Sometimes I think you should be the one to call. Well, I'm lost in my thoughts, they tumble ahead over and over again. Yeah, it's true. Just take a look at what's been done to me. I've taken time to ponder. Here I am, all Alice in wonder. Partly I do this to myself, but why can't you see? The gesture is small, but know that it means the world to me. Oh, forgive me for wanting. I'm only learning life, forgiving myself now. There's no returning. I wanna be the one who knows the best way. I wanna be the one who knows the best way. I wanna be the one who knows the best way to love you. And now I'm foolishly waiting for someone not thinking before they start rushing to my door. Someone to run, not walk. Oh, someone to sing, not talk. Oh, no hesitation at all. Sometimes I think you should be the one. I think you should be the one. I think you should be the one to call.
Nice. Nice.
From one witch to the other.
Just big old fan of Allison Kane over here. Just like, damn, killing it. Sorry.
Oh,
That's a good song.
that's a great song.
Al showed me Angel Olsen, and she's incredible. She's super deep.
Oh,
Amazing songs. She's kind of got this almost like Patsy Cline, you know, by way of
Yeah.
David Lynch's Blue Velvet,
yep.
crossed with some, I don't
Witch.
know. Yeah.
Witch.
I was going to say Scott Walker, but
Oh, that too. Talking vocals.
yeah, or just pure, I'm talking about pure darkness.
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
None more black kind of darkness, you know?
Totally.
All right. And we got Allison Kane's incredible composition, It's Fine, next.
It's fine. Oh, Cool, cool, cool.
I just feel like Garth after every song. I'm just like, cool.
We actually played this next song for Social Distance Live covers Radiohead.
Yeah.
And this was our choice. So if you watched that show, you get to see us do it live again.
A little. Should we tell them the behind the music?
Oh, I love it. Go for it.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So actually, this was our second choice because we initially were going to be like, we wanted to play "Sail to the Moon," which is another incredibly dope song from Hail to the Thief. And, you know, listening to it, I always was like, all right, yeah, it's a piano ballad, chill, spacey, no problem. And then we started trying to learn it, and there's like crazy time signature changes, and the phrasing is different, and it's just another one of these things where they make it sound effortless and natural and intuitive, but then you actually try to play it, and it's intense musical heavy lifting for the brain.
You realize, oh, it's Radiohead, and they make everything sound super easy and intuitive, and it's not.
Yeah.
They're just that good. So we chose this one, which is, we put our own spin on it. It's normally in 5, and we do it in 3.
Yeah. You know, we were like, forget about those other
theory
2 beats.
heads out there.
We didn't like those other 2 beats.
Yeah.
You know, they dumb. Okay, cool. How'd this song go?
Follow through. Cool.
Meme status. All right. Cool. That was fun.
That was fun.
I'm having a grand old time.
I like playing with you.
Yeah.
And we like playing for you.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for listening. We're the Witch and the Wizard. This is our magical reality that we exist in, and we're happy that you're here listening with us. And thank you to the fine people of Social Distance Live. Forgot where I was for a second. It was the Mylar.
It was the Mylar, yeah. Alright. It's Bonnie Raitt time.
Bonnie, Bonnie, Bonnie.
Little feet.
All right. Yeah, this is for Lowell George fans out there.
Look out, boy, you're bound to change. You can't ever stay the same. 'Cause if you keep on saying the same old lies, you're gonna look around, boy, and find yourself out of time. Watch out, girl, the words you say don't really fit the play. Somebody else you might talk to now and knows what you say and what you mean. Don't help this time. You might say that you ain't got a hold on yourself. You might say that you only try your best. You might say that you only need a rest. You might say you can only fool yourself. Fool yourself. Fool yourself. Fool yourself. Fool yourself. Don't believe the words you read, they're written on the street. Every time you try to play their game, they're gonna knock you down and take your pride away. We'll see how bad you need to cry, no matter how hard you try. It's the same old story once again. You always hide from the one who calls you friend. I call you friend. You might say that you ain't got a hold on yourself. You might say that you only try your best. You might say that you only need a rest. You might say you can only fool yourself. Fool yourself. Fool yourself. Fool yourself. Fool yourself. Ooh, getting all warm in here.
Okay. We just got one more, right?
Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you at one of our next live streams.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing them every 2 weeks for the foreseeable future.
Check out our Instagram, Facebook for all the info.
Yeah,
Keeping it updated.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
And our next show in 2 weeks is actually gonna have a theme, and it's gonna be all 90s alternative rock songs and alternative rock adjacent songs, you know.
Yeah, we've got some really good everybody knows them songs and some good deep cuts, so
Yeah.
run the gamut.
And we've been trying a lot of different things, seeing what fits. Like Allison Kane has been working on her Eddie Vedder vibes. It's been pretty rad.
So if you want to hear what that sounds like,
Actually, we're not doing the PJ song, right?
who knows? Maybe we will.
But yeah, if there's
It's a
enough,
surprise.
there's
We don't-
enough of an
we don't know
uproar,
yet.
maybe we can get Allison to bust out her,
All right.
Okay. And thanks to Social Distance Live for having us. We
Yes.
love y'all.
You're the best. Keep doing what you're doing. You've been looking for love all around the world. Baby, don't you know this country girl's still free? Why not me? Well, you finally come down to your old hometown. Your Kentucky girl's been waiting patiently. Why not me? Why not me on a rainy day? Why not me to love your cares away? Why not me? Why not me when the nights are cold? Why not me when you're growing old? Why not me? You've been searching from here to Singapore. Ain't it time that you notice the girl next door, baby? Why not me? You had to see if the world was round. It's time that you learned how good settling down could be. Why not me? Why not me on a rainy day? Why not me to love your cares away? Why not me? Why not me when the nights are cold? Why not me when you're growing old? Why not me? You've been looking for love all around the world. Baby, don't you know this country girl's still free? Why not me? La 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 la. Why not me? La 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 Why not me?
Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Good night. See you in 2 weeks.
Thanks so much.